even Isaiah. She got her baby.
With a lifetime
and she threw her baby away.
So I'm lying? That's fast though. She threw her baby away and still got custody. Because she ain't want the nigga with it. That's cold, man.
You said something?
It's cold game.
Yes,
You said something?
I still stand on what I said.
Alright.
And I'm going to
Let's
stand
get this
on
shit
it.
in. Question is, should the man have a say in how the child support money is spent after he sent it?
No.
That's a yes.
No.
If my money going to the child, I need to know. Like, what do we need to make sure the money go to the child, right?
That's real.
So why I can't know what my money?
Okay, the court has. Okay, so we didn't went to court or whatever. We got the child support situated, and they said you supposed to pay this amount, right?
Yeah.
So it's supposed to supplement what I already make to make sure the child is taken care of. Why should I have to give you a rundown of what is being spent on as long as the child is taken care of?
Because you know what?
Because I'm still spending. Are we counting what I'm spending? I'm now having to do a rundown of the air, all the bills I pay for the child to stay with me. I have to give you
Is this joint custody or is this what kind of custody it is? Because first of all, if you already got to provide to the judge that you can pay for the stuff you paying for that ain't got nothing to do with your child.
Right.
You're gonna pay for your water, you're gonna pay for your lights. As a mother, you should be able to provide it. If you can't, you shouldn't have a baby anyway. That's first. Second of all, if I'm gonna give my money to the baby, why would I give my money not knowing where it go? Because what if it don't go? It's for my child, right? So what if it don't go to my child? Then what?
She at the strip club throwing hundreds.
No, we're not saying
Hold on. So this is where I'm gonna say, this is why I agree. Yes, they should have a say so, because me growing up, my mom got child support for me. I never saw a dime of that. When it came to school and having to have school lunches, didn't have none of that shit.
That's crazy.
Hardly ever had anything. My hair was not always done.
She's speaking
I
facts.
had the same clothes forever. My mom did not see none of that shit on me. And then when I graduated, my mom said, when I was in school, she said, I'm gonna start sending you the child support that I get from your dad. And that's what I thought she was sending me the whole time, until I found out one time when I had broken my elbow and I had gotten workers' comp, she was using that money to send to me. And when I told her I thought she was sending me child support, she said, what did she say? She goes, that child support ain't shit compared to what you owe me for taking care of you for the last 16 years.
And that's how women think.
That's not all women.
That ain't all women.
You can't use one thing and just throw that out at everybody, because everybody does not think like that.
But it's more women than it is men.
That's true.
That's just a fact. It's men out here that's on child support that don't even supposed to be on child support because of failed relationships.
I have a friend actually whose dad, the son stays with the mom in Atlanta, but the dad still
pays child support. That's cold.
Even I got joint custody of my son. My son 13. I got put on child support when he was 10 because of the relationship didn't work out. Cool. But I pay him I pay her when he with me. That's it ain't no problem. My thing is this. I just had a situation where I paid $1,000 a month or whatever. I had to pay back pay $12,000. The judge made me pay from when we broke up to him. My son started school 2 weeks ago. I see his first day of school pictures. He got on some shoes that I bought him a couple months ago, right? So he called me Dick, I get some more shoes. I give her, so from March to school, August, it's about $6,000, $1,001. He was with me for the summer. So whether she, just say if it's lights, just say it's bath water, just say all that, she do pay for it, right? So the months that he was with me, why don't my son got 4 or 5 pairs of shoes for school?
Not even that.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got on Twitter. That's what I got on Twitter.
Basically getting.
Yeah, that's what I got on Twitter and argue, right? It ain't about the judge make you pay whatever you're gonna pay, that's cool. But my thing is, I wanna see where the money go, because now I can't trace it. So now when my son called me and say, yo, I need shoes, and I'll be like, nah, because if I go spend $2,000 on you outside of court, I'm gonna still have to send your mama $1,000 for you. So now I'm $3,000 in the hole when I'm the only one taking care of you. And I got the same water bill, I got the same lights, I still got other.
You have joint custody?
And I got joint custody.
So that means
she got with my dad. With my brother, my other brother, still is literally living with my dad, but still pays child support.
That's absurd. That's just crazy.
That's the way the game's set up.
But I do understand, because it is deadbeats out here. First of all, let's scratch that, because when I argue child support, I argue for the men who actually taking care. So I don't want to seem like I'm up here arguing to the niggas that be at the
every nigga out here.
Nah, we understand that, but that ain't my argument. My argument is for, first of all, when a relationship that don't work, those men that got to get put on child support because a lot of people ain't blessed to have a good job or make a lot of money like that. So just say he get $800 a check, now he got to pay $300, so now he got $400 to live his life after giving them $400, and to know that $400 don't even go on his child, and he don't even got it. Like that is crazy. That's what I'm saying. So now, if the money go, at least he can know. Man, I ain't got $400, but it went straight to my daughter. I see what he getting. Nigga feel better. But to know I gotta give you something that I barely got, and I can't even see if it's going to the person. Like, that's crazy. That's all I'm saying. But how you look if you go on there?
And most kids, when they get older, they go with the man for the summertime, right? Yeah. And they still paying. So for that 3-month span, you should be getting school clothes. Because you ain't got to pay for him to eat. You ain't got to worry about him living. You ain't got to worry about nothing. All you got to do is get all the school shit.
Now, for the man who leave his woman by herself and force her to put her on child, like for the woman that is forced to do that, that's a different argument.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like
argument, but we're talking about the women that
plug
like
them
to use their
niggas.
child.
You need to plug them niggas. Whatever you can get out that whole ass nigga, plug that nigga.
No doubt. Like
the
no
women
doubt.
that like to use their children as pawns just to get back at the dude, especially if the dude is.
I mean,
trying
clearly
to
that's wrong though.
But
that's
that's most people that are on child support right now. Most men that are on child support is because of that reason.
Well, how can you say most? Like, is there a number? Like, what are we going by most?
I mean, you just tell about art. You can just kind of tell about.
How can you tell though? That you can't tell. You're going by maybe your situation and people around you, but you don't know. Like, you don't know that that's most. You can't say that.
You can tell by
you can say a lot of men. Really know because there's a lot on the other side too. That I mean, in the opposite of that. So
but we're talking about the ones that are currently like.
I understand that. What I'm saying, you can't just say a lot, but because you really don't know.
So you
or most? How you can say most and you really don't know that? You're going by what your situation is most. And saying
really,
most.
But we just going off. I'm just going off. You just go off the.
I'm going off what I see.
The world, the situation that happened. Yeah, it just happened a lot.
Like in my job, you can tell the niggas that's on child support, like the niggas that's not on child support, pay that.
Yeah, this happened a lot. Yeah, this happened a lot. For you to not know the correct numbers, you know that it happened a lot.
Exactly. I was grown already 18, and my dad was still paying back child support. He probably still is paying back child support.
That's fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people. Like I woke up, put it like this. It's like I said, my situation. I was with my baby mama since high school, 17. We had our son at 17. Split up at 26, 27 when he was 10. So you mean to tell me I took care of my son just before I was on TV for real? No, I'm saying this was on my way up. Like, so you mean to tell me I took care of my son all the way up when I really didn't have it? Then I start getting it and just left him alone at the easy age. He's 13. Like, that's the fun age. Yeah. You just hop in, you make your own food, you play your own game. Like this ain't even me taking care. You know what I'm saying? So you mean tell me as a father when I'm 30, right now my son 13, and we this close, I don't care about him all of a sudden. That don't even make sense. So now I'm on child support. Forget the point that I'm supposed to be on child support at all. It don't make sense. So now I'm on, and now I got to do stuff like give back pay 13. I gave her 13,000 at once.
The judge don't care about none of the prior shit you did.
That's what I'm saying. It just so now this is what I had to tell my son is because this what most women want, and I feel this is what my baby mama want. She thought I was gonna get on child support and still take care of him like I always. He's used to a lifestyle, like he's spoiled, like only son. All I do is give him this. So if I continue to spoil him and give him up and spend $5,000 on him and all this stuff and give him child support, I'm the one who's losing. Cause okay, what are you doing with your money? So if I spend $3,000 by myself, spend this $1,000, so I'm $4,000 in a hole for the month, right? What does she do? Like the lights, the stuff like that's what we're going by.
She's supposed to do.
You know, that's what I'm saying. So that ain't really fair. So I'm telling him, I don't want to buy you the shoes. Like I got people like, oh, you Hitman Holla, you this, you can't buy your son some shoes. That ain't gonna solve the problem. The problem is if I'd have gave you $1,000 since March and it's August, $6,000, he'd have been with me 2 months after summer. Just say you did spend all that. That's at least $2,000 to $3,000 that you didn't have to spend when he was with me. Why don't he have brand new shoes for school? And you know what I'm saying? That's all I said on Twitter. And girls just like, oh, you tried to
hang my nigga, man. They tried to hang my nigga.
Oh, the wild and out checks don't cut. They missing the point. I never cried about what I gotta pay. I'm saying that don't make sense for me to send you this money. You gotta call me and ask me for anything. Because if we being real, the judge broke my case down. My money go on food and clothes. That's where my money's supposed to go. Feeding him and supporting him. I know health care, that's her. She got a great job. That's why we split it up. Just joint custody. Lights and everything over the roof, that's what all she got to do. So I'm the really only one that's taking care of him. And if $1,000 just got to go to him a month, his closet should look like mine.
That's real.
I said it on Twitter. Oh, it's more to life than just a closet. What about our school activities? No, that ain't how that works. I'm trying to tell y'all what the judge tell me my money go to.
Not even that though. Even with the people saying that, why they in school? First off, in August they should have all this shit like clothes, shoes, and all that shit.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna buy no more shit till December.
See, that's what really made me mad. My son's spoiled. So her putting me on child support hurt him more than it's helping because now I don't want to go all out and do what I usually do because I'm the only one that, like I told him, I'm gonna be double in a hole.
Yeah.
I still got car notes.
Like,
I still got, I still do all that. So if she just would have said, okay, look, we ain't work, dig this. It's getting, you know what I'm saying? I got work overtime, this and that. I'm gonna just do this. You just make sure he good. He don't need nothing. We wonderful. I even seen you a little something extra. Man, you good? You still want to make? She make me hate her. I don't even really hate her. She make me hate her because I'm dealing with this. My son get MacBook Pros at 10 and PS4s, Xbox 3s, 25 pair of Jordans. He ain't never been to a school, at a day of school. He ain't had nothing new. Why is this changing now? You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm mad. Why is this changing? He should be if you really for your son, this for him, right? That $1,000 should go to him. You got a good job. You work for the post office. Make great money. So you take care of whatever you gonna do with your money. I got him. Make sure this $1,000 get to him. You gonna feed him? I feed him and support him like that. He should be. That's what makes me mad. I can't see where my money going.
You gotta realize.
So now they want me to pay for bills. They want me to pay the rent and stuff.
And
she got a boyfriend. Why am I paying for? Why? So now they making me mad because they like, because I didn't really want to bring all this out, but they like, nigga, what about the rent? What about the roof on his head? What about the lights? What about the cable? I'm like, first of all, besides the fact that my money not, I'm telling y'all the judge told me, but besides that, if it's another man at that house, why do women feel like it's okay to tell me that $1,000 shouldn't go on shoes for my son or whatever you think it is? It should go on where he sleep at.
Not even that though.
First of all, you should be able to provide as a mother.
Not even that.
You know what I'm saying? So stop telling me my money. Yeah, so stop telling me my money should go on that. That's stupid. Like I'm not even just talking bad about I'm just talking to every woman.
That's
like
facts.
Like let's just listen. As a man, I done took what the judge made me doing like $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year for the next 5. Okay, cool. I took that on 10. Cool. My job, they can lay me off wilding out tomorrow.
Exactly.
I don't battle rap every day. And I still gotta do that. If I don't do that, I'm in jail.
Still gotta front that.
She put that burden on me. Forget anything else. So she put that burden on her son, father. So if I just get laid out and can't work on TV, we stop touring, and now I gotta do this, and the judge say, I don't care, and I'm in jail, now my son don't have a father. Forget that though. All because of what? So that's what I'm saying. So besides that, y'all feel I should take care of rent and bills when somebody put their dick in my baby mama every night? I gotta be the one to provide for that house? No, I want to provide for him. I want the $1,000 to go to him. Stop telling me. Stop telling me that. My $1,000 go to my son. I'm fine with that. If the judge told me $4,000, I would have took it on the chin, but at least it's going to him. So now I can't track my money. So now I'm giving $1,000. My son calling me for shoes, and y'all mad because I told your mama got the money. Go make sure you get that.
But Twitter and them, they all live in a fairy tale world.
You on TV. Your son can't get no pair of shoes from you. What? Like, did you read the comments, bro? Really? Girls was tweeting me like, you should be ashamed of yourself. You Hitman Holla, you top of all this stuff, you got Rolexes and stuff, but your son can get some. Did y'all just really miss the point? Like, that's the whole point. Like, it's crazy.
See, that right there is the problem, especially on Twitter. That motherfuckers be taking shit out of context. Not knowing the situation. If you knew this man, you follow this man on social media.
Matter of fact, we gonna read the tweet.
We
just gonna read.
Did they know the backstory though? Because you know how people.
I told you.
But they don't try to tell it.
They weren't trying to hit it.
But listen, I'm just gonna read the first one just so you can see it. Was it that? I'm gonna let you. Watch this.
And they got on me for my child support is the new retirement plan.
Well, they should have got on you.
Why did they? That's weird though.
Let's start there.
She basically trying to retire off my nigga. She ain't gotta do too much.
But see, that's the thing about Twitter. Niggas take shit out of context.
Exactly.
Like I said, if you've been following that man, you know.
And that's
he
what the
bought
thing
all
is. So
kinda shit.
okay, the tweet come on my timeline. I don't even know. I'm gonna comment anyway. Even
I know,
without
because you don't
knowing.
know the thing.
And
But that's why I'm
problem.
just gonna read the first one though.
I'm
Just
just gonna read one part of it. And then
okay. This is the first one. This was started. This was started off everything. Since March, I done sent $250 every Friday for child support, which comes out to be $1,000 a month. So that's going on $6,000 so far. Yeah. Why is my son telling me he needs shoes for school? Can somebody make it make sense for me? My son's closet should look like mine. That's all I did. Mine
It went crazy.
Oh, we just gonna read. Okay, we're gonna read some comments, right? Who pays for the extracurricular activities, school trips, fees? My mama does. She split amongst her and $1,000 a month. If so, he don't get the that she was just really asking a question. Hold on, we gonna find something. It's gonna get crazy. Please,
Hey,
$1,000 is not a lot of money. I mean, $1,000 is not a lot all money, especially if you're paying for food. Food is expensive, which I pay for that, right?
Right.
You talking about the activities again, and one pair of Jordans is like $250, so that's definitely not a lot of money.
Does he
Now,
have to
now,
have
hold on right
Jordans?
quick. Now, hold on right quick. Let me stop you. CDC did a survey about how much it costs to raise a child. It's $1,000 a month.
But listen,
But
That's a fact.
Okay, this is where I do agree with him because if he's sending $1,000, what is she
Exactly.
What is she contributing to?
Exactly.
Because that would make it.
$2,000. But that's joint
Yeah,
custody.
that's what
I
I'm
said
saying.
that on
But that's what I told her.
I say if she matched that 1,000, that's
Then-
2
then-
racks.
yeah, that makes
He should be
sense.
straight for it.
Yeah.
Even if he got 50-50 split on caregiver status,
Mm-hmm.
because he make more money, they still gonna make him pay child support.
Somebody says also for rent, large place, a house for him, food, medical, dental, eye care.
She would have to do
supplies,
that without me.
But the
electric,
insurance-
water, trash, phone, transportation fund, movies, and hopefully college saving. So it costs
That's a
more
gold
than
digger,
$1,000 a
man.
month.
That's a gold
So
digger.
everybody was letting her have it too. But my thing is, who got the narrative where like the dad child support to the son go towards the mama rent? Like who? Like
Especially in joint custody.
especially
Yeah,
now.
that
But
is
even if
I would say regular custody.
and regular,
maybe.
I'm trying to
Right.
understand though. Regular, just say regular. Just say you getting 400, cause everybody don't make that kind of money.
Yeah, yeah.
So the normal probably like $400 from somebody. So why do they feel that should go? Okay, so if that go on the rent, why
the
are you
kid
so worried
get?
about the child then?
What the kid getting?
This ain't really child support.
Well, he does need a.
It's life support.
So okay. That's what it is.
But I mean,
That's what it is.
but I mean, devil's advocate would say,
Life
they would say, okay, you sending $1,000, and I'm put that $1,000 on my rent because I'm taking money out of my pockets to pay for the rest of the expenses.
True.
So it
Basically, it's
should-
like I'm
it
pulling
should-
from that based on the shit that I done spent.
It should all
So what
balance
they
out.
spend?
Honestly.
So what
It
was
should
the
all
mom
balance
spending?
out with your money that you're sending and what she's able to provide. It should all balance out. And
Exactly.
to where you wouldn't.
So
the
she
child
should-
wouldn't have to ask you for nothing.
Right.
She wouldn't have to ask you for nothing. It should all balance
But
out.
it
That's
never
how.
happens.
That's
So-
how it's.
but this
That's
is
how
what
it's
I'm
supposed to.
saying,
What you're adding supplements to whatever she's making so the child is taken care of. He's good.
But
He
it
has a
never
roof over
works
his
that way.
head, food.
So basically,
Activity, whatever.
if she do the roof and all the other stuff, the $1,000 should just go on him.
Extra,
Why do women
whatever
feel
he
away
needs.
the
Like yeah.
responsibility of still taking care of the child? Because whether or not it's extracurricular activities, movies, and everything, why does the dad have to only pay for that?
But
Why
I
can't
think
the
they're
mom do that
just using
too?
that as an example, not saying this is specifically gonna go for him going to the movies this many times. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just supposed to supplement what would be missing if you because you're not in the household.
Right.
Hey, you know what the cure all is though? And we just start fucking bitches that make 70,000.
Wild shit is,
We be alright.
wild shit is that if you do that and you make 80, you still gonna pay child support.
Damn, it's a cold man.
That's the fucked up part
Then a
about
lot of people saying $250 a week, haha, they don't even take care of daycare. Shut up, my son
He's
13.
He's in
Shut
school.
up. Yeah, I had a million of those. But it's some
Hold up, they say
crazy
250
stuff.
don't take care of daycare?
Daycare is expensive. Now I know
Daycare is
that.
really
Very
expensive.
expensive.
It's expensive, but 250 takes.
No, it
So
does
look,
not.
so-
What's
so
good
look,
daycare
this-
is
so-
going to
okay,
be
No,
$250 a
no.
week.
They have, like, if you paying 250, right? The women that's getting 250, let's say that, most of the time they on Section 8. That's just facts. That's just what
Where
it
do you
is.
get this
And they on Section 8, they give you all these little like grants for your kid to go to top notch or whatever they fucking want to go to for daycare for a fraction of that price.
Where are you getting this?
So if I'm paying $1,000, like we was paying $1,300 a month for my son. Man, they had a woman coming in there. She was paying like $320 for the same service my son get because she was on Section 8.
Okay.
True.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get
I don't
that.
get no government help. Them milk cans $30. They moving like coke.
That's real rough. I got about 20 in the pantry. Pocket still hurting.
But they don't understand that though.
Somebody
Yeah.
said, imagine thinking 12K a year is enough to raise a child. Even though we know it's joint custody,
Again,
but still, why you
I'm about
only
to say
adding
dad,
the
Right.
The
the
dad
dad though?
That's the thing.
Why? That's what I'm
So
talking
now,
about.
because in actuality, my son get supposed to be 24,000 a year at 13.
That's a lot of money.
That's enough.
That's
That's
somebody's
somebody's salary.
Because they
That's
got
what
mad,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
like
Live
no,
off of
like
that.
you don't.
Right.
Hey,
That's what I'm
niggas
saying.
at McDonald's ain't making that, baby.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Even if I'm cool, just say the money. Just say she don't spend a dime on him. I'm fine with that. You pay for it with all this stuff. They name it and rent and all. You pay for that, and just let my $1,000. Cause my $1,000. If you take care of what you want to take care of, you don't have to spend $1 on your son. The $1,000 gonna take care of all that. If you pay for the rent, the water, or whatever you paying to live, which is actuality, we being real generous because that's what you would have took care of just anyway.
Exactly.
But that's cool though. But that's cool. You take care of that. Just make sure every $1,000 go to him. Therefore, he'll never be hungry and he'll have something to work. That's all he needs.
I wouldn't even mind if she took $3,000 of that and did whatever the fuck she wanted to do with it. Just don't call me for nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like I can see if you call me because you want to take my child on a trip. That's totally different.
Man, it would
You
be
get what I'm saying?
it would be easy if she just didn't even have me on. That's what Nick. That's why
That's
niggas
true
are
too.
Angry.
That's true too.
I can't even because I don't hate my mate. I don't
Hey,
hate her.
let me tell y'all
I
a
really
story.
don't hate her.
You just
Like
dislike
hey,
her.
she hate me now.
Hey.
You know, we failed. I moved on.
Let me
Cool.
tell
But
y'all
what
a
I'm saying
story.
is, if we was like no child support, it wouldn't be a problem. I'm getting more money than I ever have. She didn't get to witness this me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't hate her. I'm like, you good? Tell your mama, yo, this for y'all. Like, I'm that kind of person.
Hey, let me
I
tell
can't
y'all
do this
something,
because you got the white man in my business. She don't care if I got locked up. If I can't pay that $1,000 a month, I'm getting locked up. She don't
That's
care.
real. That's real.
That's what makes me mad because I'm like, if it's for my son,
That's real.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, I knew a dude that was paying a woman half his check every time he got paid. Every time. She let her moms get in her ear to say she can get more money through the courts. Right? She went to court.
He took her knees out.
And the judge made that man pay $1.75. That's what she get. A month.
That's what she gets.
And the nigga was giving you half his check every time he got paid twice a month. And then she mad at the nigga now because he like, oh, you gonna put them people in my life. I'ma only give you this bill $75.
Exactly.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Now she hurt. You know what I'm saying?
that's another thing women keep saying. Go get full custody then you won't have to worry about nothing.
What nigga on this?
But wait though. What kind of real man want to take his son away from his mother?
Exactly.
Exactly.
I don't want my son. I'm a mama's boy. My mama my favorite person in the world. I'm not taking him from his mom. What I gain for that? If I have to take him, like as far as something like she on some, okay. But for me to just, oh no, okay, Nick Cannon, write this letter for me. Let's get my son. That's stupid.
I wouldn't do it like that, but for me, if I got a son, me personally, I would want my son with me.
I do, but my son,
Because-
but I'm gonna let my son make that decision. I want,
That's
I don't
true,
care.
that's true.
But my son
That's
want to
true,
be with his
that's
mama
true.
and be a mama's boy like me and want to protect his mom, be over there. Cool, you do that. Like I told him before, don't be mad at your mama. Don't do that. You make sure you protect her. That's you only get one mama. That's cool. But my son turned 15 and feel like this ain't this. I want to live with my daddy. That's his decision. Cool, I'm gonna back it. But as far as me planting in his head and man, come on over, man. I'm
Side
taking
talking in his ear.
why do that?
Yeah.
You only get one mama.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Unless
So I
you
don't
play
know.
him against his mom.
Yeah, why doing all that? That ain't
right
how
there,
we.
sucker
That ain't how
shit.
real men rock.
That's sucker shit.
In the black culture now, moms mean everything to us.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So when girls just get full custody, why the hell do I want full custody of my son when his mama love him to death and she work like that? Makes zero sense.
Right.
But girls just say that just to be smart, just get full custody again. Shut up.
No.
Y'all
They,
see some
they
more
say
stupid
that.
stuff.
They say that for likes and tweets, man.
Imagine your kid's dad on the internet complaining about $1,000 a month. Where did I complain about $1,000 a month?
First off, from a nigga that ain't got 1,000 in their account.
Yeah,
That's
that's,
the shit that be
that's what
bothering
made me mad though.
That's what be
I had to
bothering
sit on Twitter and witness. hundreds of girls call me broke. Girls who don't have what I have in my pocket and that. Like I had to sit up here and witness this, and they was meaning it. Imagine your kid's dad on the internet complaining about. Did I complain about $1,000? I never said nothing about money, but they really meant that though.
Hey, don't worry about nobody sleeping on
my
air
boy.
mattresses,
That's what my boy sending up. That's what my boy.
I had to slide up in there.
If I'm sending you child support money, that money is for the kid, not your rent, utilities, clothes, etc. Because if the baby wasn't living there, guess what? You'll still be paying for it.
And I got flamed for that. And the thing is, it's a simple fucking answer to this whole equation. Now, I'm gonna break it down to y'all, especially in joint custody. Relax. Especially we got joint custody, right? I pay my bills, you pay your bills, and we split 50% of the expenses for the child. Simple as that.
That's too much. That's too
How?
much.
But
For her, she gonna say it's too much.
Oh, for sure, we know. But that's the problem. Chicks be broke and they get to be broke and not have to deal with the consequences of that.
That's right.
Nisha, be quiet. I see you back there looking. Like I'm saying is that even if, say for instance, the mother do keep him more days out the year, it's 365 days in the year, say she keep him 280. Whatever that percentage is, right, is, okay, I'll take that split from the 50 and I'll pay that myself.
It's a lot of stuff that I ain't even take consideration, didn't even put on her. I didn't put the judge looked at me crazy when I said, well, I'm gonna spend $1,500, $2,000 in flights getting to me. Do that matter? No. Took it on my
none of that
took it on chin. Okay,
Hey,
cool. I ain't
travel
on that
around.
block. I can't even, but that's other stuff. So first of all, look though. Bitch, please go buy your son some shoes, bum bitch. Like some of them girls are
They was
telling
going
me.
hard on my
But the
nigga.
thing is though, I've not once yet talked bad about my son, mama. All I said is, why is he asking me for shoes? That's how you know it's guilty conscience. I didn't go on there and say, man, that punk man doing this, this. I made one tweet and said, I send my son $1,000 a month. Why is he asking me for shoes? That's all I said.
Hey,
I ain't get on her and say, she's spending on her nails, I didn't say nothing. I just said, why?
they look at you different though.
My nigga.
They look at you different, so they gonna give you that whole